Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, aka BGFH, and I am back for yet another iOS accessible game video. The game we're looking at this time I have not touched, I have never opened it, I've never played it. I got it recommended to me through Mr. Joe Quirk. We interviewed him on the channel for the Circus Master's Revenge game, which is still in development, by the way. Despite, unfortunately, the Kickstarter not quite making it. But we are looking at a game called
Frequency Missing. Double tap to
Frequency
open.
Missing. I guess it's some sort of audio choose your own adventure sort of a thing. I don't know much, if anything, beyond that. So let's open it and see what it is. Oh,
Frequency Missing.
hello.
Double tap to open. Frequency Missing.
It crashed. Okay.
Landscape.
Welcome to Frequency
Home button to the right.
Missing. This game is played in landscape mode with the home button to the right.
Okay. Let's...
In Frequency Missing, you can explore menus and the game world by dragging one finger across the screen to listen for objects. When you find an object you want to use, release your finger. Remember to wear your headphones correctly to separate right and left,
Okay.
right and left.
Got it.
Now you will try to find an object in the game world.
Okay.
Hold down one finger on the screen. You can now hear a person whistling. Drag your finger to... Good. Now...
Hello.
Perfect. You found a person and have started a conversation. Hold down one finger on the screen and move it up and down to hear topics to choose from. Release your finger to select.
Okay.
Now, give it a shot. Try to talk about the weather. Sports. Economy. The weather.
The weather is great.
Good. Now choose buy, and let's move on.
Okay. And you do have some visuals, so you can play this sighted as well. So it's a game, again, that, everybody sighted, blind can enjoy. So let's...
Food. Travel. Buy.
Bye.
Good. That's it for the tutorial. Now
Okay.
choose New Game in the menu to start the game.
All right, that seems pretty straightforward.
Main menu.
Oh, wow, this has got some good production value, too. And this is a free game. I don't know if there's any in-app purchases or anything.
New Game. Help. New Game.
Sure.
The game autosaves so you can pick up where you left off.
Okay.
Oh, my head. What happened? Where am I? It's so dark.
Ouch! I'm locked in! Help! Is someone there?
I probably shouldn't have done that. If they hear me, they might knock me out again. I hear some rattling. If I feel around, I might be able to locate where that noise is coming from.
There it
A
is.
screw! I might be able to pry it loose with my hands. There we go. It's still locked. Maybe there are more screws.
It's right in the middle there. Oh, there it is.
Another
Bottom.
screw! It's starting to give way.
Okay, probably there's going to be 4, I bet.
Yes!
Okay, rule of 3. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So we got out of, you saw a little kind
Chapter
of a
1.
locker thing
3
there.
days earlier.
Okay. Hey, this is
April
kind of
13th,
cool.
8:35 a.m. My first day at work as a reporter for Radio IDUN. Richard would have welcomed me and showed me around, but he disappeared 3 days ago. I'm really worried. Carl might know something about where he is.
Okay. It's kind of a really, it's like a point-and-click adventure game, it looks like, but kind of made, that's actually pretty genius of how to make something like, it's a good, it's not just outlines. This is a graphical We got a 3D room here. I'm just looking. We're in like a classroom. There's some tables and chairs. We got a door across the room, a bulletin board over there. Or no, it's something on the wall there. We've got a sub counter behind her. Okay, well, let's...
Carl, what is that device? It doesn't look like an ordinary tape recorder.
Nope, I built it myself. I use it to edit your broadcasts. It's pretty ingenious if you ask me.
Okay.
Carl's audio equipment.
I can show you how it works later.
Okay, what a...
Carl's audio equipment.
I can show you how it works later.
Okay, what am I trying to accomplish here? So we hear the whistle. Okay.
The door to the lobby. I need to talk to Carl before I do anything else. Carl's audio equipment.
I can show you how it works later.
Hi, Carl. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Patricia. Just fine. How are you settling in?
New at work. Richard. Goodbye. New at work. It's a lot to process in a short amount of time.
Yes. Something on your mind?
Yeah.
Carl's job. The radio station. The chief. Enough about work. The radio station. Carl's job. I don't think I've asked you what you do around here.
That's all right. I work as a fact checker and audio technician.
What does a fact checker do?
I check that all the facts are correct.
And as an audio technician?
I make sure that your segments sound good on the air.
Seems reasonable.
Carl's job. The radio station. Well, I got a quick tour yesterday, but maybe you can tell me more about the radio station.
I don't know what to say. The building is a bit much for my taste. It was originally built as a royal library, apparently. I'm sure Monica at the reception can tell you more about the station.
All right.
The radio station. The chief. The chief has barely had time for me yet. What is he like?
He can be a bit difficult to deal with sometimes. He wants to be one of the crew and make good broadcasts, but he also wants to make his bosses happy.
Oh, he's not in charge?
No, he only runs our department, even if he sometimes acts like he runs the whole station.
I have never met anyone like that before in my life. No, not a chance.
The chief.
Ha,
Enough
ha, ha.
about work. Thank you. New at Richard. Have you read the newspaper today?
No, what's on your mind?
It said the police have closed the investigation on Richard's disappearance.
What?
Who's Richard?
No one has seen him in 3 days.
Oh, wait, that was like her partner
I
or something?
know!
I
They
forget.
claim there's no indication that a crime has been committed. How can they not care about what happened?
I'm sorry. I know you're good friends. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you, but I don't think so. I was so happy when he got me this job and was really looking forward to working with him. Richard's job. Richard's disappearance. Richard's job. Enough about Richard. Richard's disappearance. Do you know anything about Richard's disappearance?
No, nothing. I was going to snoop around in his office, but someone had locked it.
Do you think there's anything in there?
I don't know. But he spent a lot of late nights in his office. I thought maybe he had left some notes about what he was working on.
We get to go snooping.
Richard's job. Do you know what he was working on?
Some stories, but nothing that would explain his disappearance. You spent a lot of time together. He never told you anything?
No, but I got this feeling he wanted to tell me something but couldn't. I thought it might have something to do with what he was working on. Richard's job. Enough about Richard. Thank you. New Richard. Goodbye. Richard. New at work. Richard. Goodbye. Thanks, Carl. I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
All right, so actually we're playing first person, so yeah, we're playing, I was going to say, like, you know, it's like a fixed camera, it looks like now, so I think we've kind of gotten the clue that maybe we want to start sleuthing around Richard's office. So we're at a radio station, and this Richard guy has gone missing. The prologue there, we got kidnapped, and we're in some sort of God knows where. Let's go to the door. All right, lobby, here we go.
The radio station's lobby. Grandiose and awe-inspiring. You can't help but be impressed by it.
Hey, it kind of looks like my, Okay, you got a couple stories there. Kind of open design. Okay, we got a receptionist here.
The radio station's receptionist. Hello, Monica.
Good morning, Patricia. What can I do for you?
Well, let's find out.
The radio station. Coworkers. Richard's disappearance. The radio station. How many people work here?
Well, we have 60 employees, the biggest and best radio station in the country.
Work.
What kind of radio station?
The office. Work. The office. Where does everyone sit?
The management use the top floors, of course. They enjoy the view, you see. Down here's the newsroom. You can find some of the reporters, audio technicians, and the department chief here. Between us and the top, there are more reporters and administrators.
All right.
Work. The office. Work. What is everyone doing here?
Well, most of them are reporters like you. There's a lot that goes into making good broadcasts, so we also have several audio technicians and lots of administration.
Fair enough.
Work. My job. Do you know what I'm supposed to do here?
Yeah, I think
Don't
you should
you
know that
know?
if you got hired.
Yes, but the chief just told me to get acquainted with the station.
I suppose you'll start with a few small stories here and there. But regardless of what you get to do, you should be proud and happy you're working for this fine radio station.
Okay.
Work. My job. Enough about the station. Thank you. Coworkers. The radio station. Coworkers. What can you tell me about our colleagues?
Who do you have in mind?
Carl, the chief. What is the chief like?
He's an orderly man that knows how to take charge. But between you and me, he can be a bit grumpy sometimes. Oof.
I kind of like that, what is it, either like a New York or Boston kind of accent we got going there.
Carl. What's Carl like?
He's a fun guy that gets along with pretty much everyone at the station. Officially, he's a fact checker, but he mostly works on their audio for the broadcasts.
Fair enough.
Carl. Stephanie. Apparently Stephanie will be my mentor. What is she like?
Oh, is she going to be your mentor?
Yeah.
She's pedantic, very skillful, and a respected news anchor. But if you ask me, she can be a bit stuck up
I
sometimes.
was going to say, she's a big pain in the ass, probably.
Stephanie. Enough about colleagues. Thank you.
All right.
Coworkers. Richard's disappearance. Do you know anything about what's happened to Richard?
Well, not more than anyone else, I believe. The police were snooping around here a few days ago, and I'm reading that they don't think a crime has been committed.
Snooping.
It's good that they investigated, but they could have done it without disturbing everyone. To be honest, we didn't get along very well. He was a very good reporter, but he didn't always think the rules applied to him.
Uh-huh.
Coworker. Richard's disappearance. Goodbye. Thanks, Monica.
All right, so maybe we got to find Richard's desk or Richard's office, maybe?
The door to the newsroom, where all the broadcasts are made.
Hold it! We're broadcasting live. You need the chief's permission to go in there.
Okay, we're not doing that. Fair enough.
The chief's office.
Oh, we can go into the chief.
A well-furnished office that smells of leather and cigars.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Excuse me, Chief. Do you have a minute?
Yes, 1 minute. What do you want?
Oh, that is so JJ.
Richard has locked off. Richard has disappeared. What do you know about Richard's disappearance?
Only what the police have said.
And what is that?
Nothing.
Aren't you concerned about your employees?
Of course I am. There's just not a whole lot I can do about it. We've got radio to produce. I don't have time to worry about something that's out of my hands. I'm sorry, I know the two of you were friends.
But you're the manager. You can't just sit there and hope for the best.
Careful now. Richard's recommendation is the only reason you're here.
Richard has locked office. Goodbye. Locked. Why is Richard's office locked?
The police have already investigated it. They didn't find anything. You have to understand, I don't want other people running around in there causing even more trouble.
They must have missed something.
Are you doubting the police's competence? Stop meddling with things you don't understand and go do your job.
Because it's video game logic, yes I am. I'm doubting because that's exactly what video game logic dictates that I do. Anything else? Ooh, what is this?
A radio. He's listening to the broadcast from the newsroom. I suppose he needs to keep an ear on things.
Fair enough.
A key cabinet.
Get away from there. Do you often rummage through other people's belongings?
Yes, I do.
The key to Richard's office is probably in there, but I'll never get to it as long as the chief is here.
I really don't have time for you right now. Go to the newsroom. Maybe you can learn a thing or two about live broadcasting.
The lobby.
Okay. So we got our first kind of puzzle. Yeah, I'm really glad I got to play this because this game, I've thought of things like, The Walking Dead or just any kind of point-and-click adventure game. I never really thought about it, but I never really thought about, like, the mechanics of how I would make something like this work. But I think it actually is working very well. Like on a touchscreen, you could do this maybe with a mouse or even like a keyboard going, up, down, left, and right. Boy, yeah, this makes me wonder why more point-and-click adventure games are not accessible or won't be made accessible in the future. But again, should I find an adventure game that I like or that sounds interesting, I'm going to point them to this video because it's like, hey, you can make this work via audio. I mean, this is a visual game. And it's fully voice acted, but you have, anything. I like how the audio panning of like, if you want to look at it, you can, but if you can't see it, you kind of use your kind of audio radar on the screen to find what you're looking for. Let's see if we can find, what was that my mentor person, I wonder where her office is. That's the chief.
Richard's office. It's locked.
Okay, that's Richard's
Could there be a
up there.
clue to his disappearance in there? Carl's in my office.
Oh, okay, that's where we are. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to Carl again, see if he'll give us
Hi,
an
Carl.
idea.
New at work. Richard. Goodbye.
No,
Thanks, Carl. I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
because we got to
The
get him out
lobby.
of the office, so let's see if we can go in any other doors here. I guess we're going in the newsroom.
Monica, the chief said I could go in.
All right, just be careful and don't do anything to disturb them.
The newsroom. Furnishings are simple and functional. It's the heart of the station.
Greywood Steel has a new manager. I'm Stephanie, your host, with today's news. But first, a little music.
A large switch. Do I dare pull it?
Not yet.
Yes. No. That probably would have shut down the whole studio. Stephanie is in the speaker booth doing a live broadcast. Apparently,
Okay.
she will be my mentor now that Richard is gone.
Okay.
The lobby.
Oh.
The newsroom.
Today's news. The Prime Minister opened this year's environmental summit by addressing the assembled world leaders. In a short statement, she later said the future looks bright and that
It looks like I get to hit that switch.
But it is too early to draw any conclusions.
A large switch. Do I dare pull it?
Of course I do.
Yes.
I just wanted to see if there's anything else interactable before I go crazy. And it's time to really make the boss mad. Here we go.
What the heck are you doing?
Nothing. Here comes
What are you doing, Butterfingers? You just interrupted a live broadcast.
I'm sorry. I lost my balance and fell on the switch.
Get out.
Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but it should keep him busy for a while.
All right, into the boss's
The chief's
chambers. And we're gonna...
This key looks like it could open the door to Richard's office.
All right.
I don't care whose fault it is. It's your job to make sure these things don't happen.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. We're working as fast as we can. It's good of you to remind me.
We had some temporary technical difficulties, but they're now taken care of, and we will continue with the broadcast.
Oh, the broadcast is up and running again. I better get out of here. The lobby.
You saw nothing, sir. You saw nothing.
Richard's office. I hope I brought the right key.
Yay!
Yes! Patricia versus Lux. 1-0.
This is not bad, actually.
Richard's office. Okay. Let's see what you're hiding from me.
I think we'll look around his office, and we'll see how much further that gets us into the game. But again, the game is free. Again, I'm actually kind of stunned that this game is free. This is absolutely worth charging for something. Yes, I'm glad it's free. I'm glad that people can experience it and can just go grab it freely themselves. But on the other hand, I don't have any familiarity with this developer, and so I don't know how they're making any money. I haven't seen a single ad or anything yet. What I'm wondering, though, is, like I said, are they going to continue it? God forbid we get iOS updates, we get device updates, we get things. Is this because they're not making any money on it? Is this one that's going to be available for a relatively short period of time? And then at some point, sooner rather than later, is it going to go away just because, people aren't paying them anything? But again, this is another developer that I'm going to have to follow because, again, the audio, visually, if you want to play this visually, it's a great looking, kind of got this animated, like, comic book style to it. You kind of have this different stylized views of each room. But then audio-wise, even like the voice acting it's not super cheesy. It sounds like there is some production work put into it. We got good audio mixing with the background music and the voices standing out. The sound effects, everything. This game, I've recorded 2 videos in a row today, and one was for that Fear Infinite Runner game, or Endless Runner game. If you haven't watched that video, definitely give that a look too, and please buy that game. But 2 extremely solid titles on iOS. Very nicely done. Alright, let's look around this office and see what Mr. Richard might be hiding in the inept cop's mist. Okay, we got the door. Okay, what is
Richard's
that?
noteboard. Nothing of interest there. Hold
Okay.
on. There's a VIP card to the Duke Silverglans Club. I didn't know he was a member there. Isn't that a bit too expensive and exclusive for him? I just noticed that the painting is a bit crooked. There's a safe hidden behind it. I doubt the police would have left it alone if they had found it. I might need some assistance opening it.
Okay. So there's my safe. What else can I do in here?
stapler, a tape roll, paper clips, and some blank pages. More or less what you'd expect to find on a desk. Nothing here that tells me what happened to him.
Okay. Boy, is that really about it in here? Door. Okay, that's...
Richard's safe. I need help opening it.
Alright, we're actually... Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go talk to...
The lobby.
We're gonna go talk to our buddy. I forgot his name already.
Carl's in my office.
Yeah, Carl. Carl, buddy, you want to help me do some B&E?
Carl!
What is it?
I managed to get into Richard's office. Someone had turned the place over, but unlike me, they didn't find the hidden safe. We have to open it.
Nice! I have an idea. Should we go to his office?
Yes, and you're going to grab your little audio thingy down there, I'm sure, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Here, take this contact microphone. Place it on the safe, and you might be able to hear when it unlocks.
Wouldn't it be quicker if you did it?
You found it, so it's only fair that you open it as well.
Otherwise,
I'll keep watch and let you know if someone's coming.
Okay, Richard. Let's see what secrets you've hidden in here.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be any gameplay.
So, how do I do this?
With the contact microphone, you should be able to hear the click from the locking mechanism. When you hear the clunk of the locking bar, you should stop and drag in the other direction. I think these kind of locks usually start to the right, so drag to the right until you hear a clunk, then switch directions.
Okay.
Keep doing that until the safe is open.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
No, I think I missed.
You'll have to start over and go to the
that's
right.
Pretty sensitive.
These kind of locks probably reset if you do it wrong.
Be very subtle.
Yes! Patricia versus Locks, 2-0. Now let's see what you thought was worth hiding, Richard.
All right.
What did you find?
A tape.
Nice
I
little
wonder what's
mini-game.
on it.
We better listen to this in our office. Let's load the reel into my tape recorder and hear what secrets are hidden on it.
So we're going to listen to this tape, and that's where we're going to end it, because that'll give enough intrigue for you guys to go. What?
Well, what's wrong with your tape recorder?
It's not my recorder, it's the tape. I'm not entirely sure how I'll fix it. You'll have to give me a few days.
Loading.
Chapter 2.
April 14th. The chief has given me my first assignment. I'm to interview Samuel Silverglands about the renovation and development of the Duke Silverglands Club. A lot of members are big shots, my boss among them. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I'm going to make the best story I can.
Remember, he had that
I'm
Richard
already
was a
on thin
membership
ice
too.
after that incident in the newsroom.
Yeah.
Sadly, I didn't have time to do much research, but apparently, Samuel Silvergland's father passed away about a month ago.
Oh, wow! Now I see why the club has Duke in its name. This place looks like something you'd find in a castle, with all the leather, mahogany, and paintings all over the place.
Guess what, guys?
Frequent portraits.
That's all you get.
Game services folder. 11 apps. 63 new items.
The mystery
Double tap to open.
continues, and like I said, this game is totally free in the App Store now. So either if you have an iOS device, you can play it. But yeah, God, that's
Frequency missing. Double tap to open.
frequency missing. That is a very solid adventure. Two really good iOS games that I am absolutely going to have to play, play more of soon. I'm definitely going to be playing more of that on my own. I kind of would almost be one that I could do a Let's Play of too at some point, but we'll see. Again, being a free game, like I said, I kind of encourage you guys to check it out as well. And since it is free, since you can't, there isn't, doesn't seem to be a way that you can pay for the app. Definitely go to the App Store and rate it. Rate it 5 stars. Give them some positive buzz. But yeah, that is a adventure game complete with little mini game kind of things and stuff, it would seem as well. But it's done extremely well. I'm quite impressed with it so far. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and the game. Go check it out. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, or you can follow me on Mixer as well, mixer.com/BGFH. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.